Hello everyone, I'm Scott, president of Secret Lair. Have you heard of Hatsune Miku? Today I'd like to announce a new collaborative project featuring Hatsune Miku. Secret Lair, featuring Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku exists in a software called Vocaloid. Vocaloid enables you to produce songs. A character named Hatsune Miku sings the songs you create. A great feature is you can create songs as you like. I knew our talented Secret Lair crew could work together and create great Vocaloid cards. Jacob Covey, Gavin Verhey, Mark Rosewater, Carmen Comperes, everyone. Amazing Vocaloid cards have been created with the fantastic imagination of the crews from all over Seattle. The challenge was successfully carried out, and this new collaborative drop was produced. Hey guys, Courier6 here with the Kaladesh Express, your number one source for Universes Beyond, and I am so happy to talk about a real Universes Beyond property again. It's been a while. Today we're going to be discussing Hatsune Miku.
Have you heard of Hatsune Miku?
Hatsune Miku? Hatsune Miku is a virtual pop star developed by Krypton Future Media, a Japanese company specializing in Vocaloid software. Vocaloid software, if you don't know, is a voice synthesizing software that people use to make music, both like the music part of it and the vocals part of it. So she'll sing what you type out. A very early version of AI voice to text kind of thing.
Vocaloid enables you to produce songs. A character named Hatsune Miku sings the songs you create.
She was released in 2007 to like critical acclaim. Everybody was using Vocaloid software. She's known for her distinctive long turquoise colored hair, her anime-like appearance, and her famous songs like Love for Night.
A live performance of Love for Night, produced by Domino's crew. Here we go!
Hatsune Miku is still primarily known for her music. Like, she has thousands of fans making songs using Vocaloid software to this day. That's what, 20? Oh my god, no it's not. Oh my god, it's nearly 20 years later. Oh my god. I feel old. And her concerts regularly still sell out. Like, she has live concerts. When I say live, I mean hologram concerts where people will show up to watch a hologram dance live on stage, which is really cool. And she also does online shows. Obviously, she's like a computer generated thing, so she has the luxury of just being able to do online shows whenever her creators want her to do that. There are many people in the Vocaloid world. We haven't seen any of them in the Secret Lair yet, but I'm sure throughout the next 3 Secret Lairs, we'll see some other of the Vocaloid members show up. But at this point, Hatsune Miku is no longer just a singer or an AI singer. She's like Barbie. She's doing everything. She has her own like video games and merchandise and just everything you could think of. Everything Barbie has, Hatsune Miku has in Japan. Her video game series, Hatsune Miku Project Diva, allows you to like spend time with Miku and get to know her in her own virtual world, you know?
Have some fun with Miku.
And Hatsune Miku's image has been licensed over many years to many clothing brands, different shops, different stickers, whatever. Any merchandise you can think of, she's been a part of it. And she's collaborated with many different artists, brands, and different businesses. According to her fictional collaborations Wikipedia page, she's like worked with 50 different brands over her lifespan, which is kind of insane. Some of the more famous crossovers that you might recognize her from as an American, as I assume most of my audience is, are going to be things like the Just Dance games that came out. The 2016 edition had Hatsune Miku on there, and one of her most famous songs, Levin Polka, which I'm sure you know from this meme. And most surprising to me, but not really surprising if you think about it, was Pokemon crossed over with Hatsune Miku. I mean, that makes sense. They're both Japan-centric IPs, were both huge. Of course, they cross over at some point, right? But I just think that's kind of crazy. Nintendo's very stringent with their IP normally, so having a Hatsune Miku crossover is kind of cool. Yes, Hatsune Miku's tendrils span over all forms of media, just like Emrakul herself. However, Hatsune Miku has not ever had her own actual anime, which I find kind of interesting. She's had many cameo appearances in different manga and other TV shows, but never had her own anime, which is strange considering how big she is. So that's who Hatsune Miku is. I will dive more into her actual lore if she has any. I'm not honestly that big of a Hatsune Miku like lore nerd at the moment. That's apparently going to have to change because she's getting 3 Secret Lair drops. We've already seen 1, and we're going to look at those cards now. Alright, Hatsune Miku comes to Secret Lair. For 17 years, Hatsune Miku has been thrilling fans with her digital performances as a virtual singer. And now the world famous digital superstar has added Secret Lair to her world tour. Okay. Yeah, Wizards already announced there's going to be 4 Secret Lair drops, which is pretty cool. They have a really cool trailer here. I'll play a little bit of it. It's infinitely cute, honestly. Yeah, super, super cute. And then we got apparently 6 different artists who worked on this. Now, before I show you the art of the cards, I probably already have in the video, let's be real. I do want to say, I like all the art that I've seen. I think it's all very cool. I like all the different styles. There has already been quite a bit of talk online how people are pissed about the art, how they just don't like the style. Should have got real anime artists to do it. I don't know. I think this is really cool. Anyway, let's look at the 6 cards. The first 3 we've got are Shelter, Miku Spark, and Harmonize. So Shelter is art done by Mandy Jurgens. It's this really cool, like, sort of oil paint looking art. I really dig it personally. As far as Shelter goes, it's like a fine card. It's not fantastic, but it's cool. Miku Spark is Chandra's Ignition. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and opponent. It's a really cool art. Again, I really like this. This is another card people were complaining about online. I don't know. I think the art's really nice. I don't have a home for either Shelter or Miku Spark, but I definitely want these cards in my collection. Art's done by Justina Durang, if I didn't mention that already. Then Harmonize, which is just super pretty. I actually have a home for this one, and I'm super excited to put this in there. It absolutely looks like a blue card because of all Miku's blue hair, but man, this card's really pretty. Harmonize. It's a solid card for Secret Lair drop. It's a solid card for reskin. If you're going to reskin cards, I would like them to be cards like Harmonize that have playability but not super high value, like somewhere in the middle, right? Harmonize is an expensive card, so it's definitely on the lower value side, but it's really pretty and it's always useful, especially for Commander, which is where all these cards are going. The last 3 cards in this first drop is Azusa Lost But Seeking, Feather Redeemed, and Inspiring Vantage. Now, Miku, this Azusa Lost But Seeking is an absolute automatic upgrade for my Tatiova deck, which I will never show on camera. I absolutely love this. Some people just do not like the art. Again, this is another one that people are just like, oh, the City Lair style was better. I don't agree. I think they are both fantastic in their own way, and I'm not just being a fence rider here. I really like them both, to be honest. But this particular one, oh my god, so good. I don't know what, I just love it. I love seeing Miku in Azusa's outfit. This does it for me. This is fantastic. Awesome reprint. Also value reprint. I think Azusa's sitting at like somewhere $7 or $8, so it's like fine, right? Miku the Renowned, Feather Redeemed. Okay, so this is the only one. I normally don't say anything about art that if I don't like it, I'm just like, the art's fine or whatever. I don't know. This one really doesn't do it for me, and I'm not really trying to attack anyone. It seems to be in that ukiyo-e style. Is that what it's called? The same style that the Great Wave over Kamigawa is. I don't know. The art style generally doesn't work for me, but I still think it's pretty. I think it's very technically nice. Very good piece of art. Just not for me. Azusa was done by Jihan Sho. Feather the Redeemed, or Miku the Renowned, was done by Yuko Shimizu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I genuinely feel bad. And then we have Inspiring Vantage, which would have been a really nice reprint if they had not just reprinted it twice. Because they did it for the Doctor Who Secret Lair, the Dalek Lands, and then they did it for Outlaws of the Junction, I believe. So yeah, this is like its 3rd reprint in a relatively short time, which I'm not mad about. I don't care if cards get reprinted a whole bunch. I'm glad to have a wider audience. Again, the artwork on this one I absolutely adore. I don't have a home for Inspiring Vantage in any Commander deck or any of my current 60 card decks, but solid reprint, still probably a $4 card. So value wise, probably not the most valuable Secret Lair. I'm not sure what Chandra's Ignition's at. I haven't seen it in a while, but otherwise the Secret Lair seems like solid value. Like, it's probably going to be worth more in foil than not foil, and definitely it being Miku, this is going to be one of those that spikes up in the future. Same issue we're going to run into with all Secret Lairs basically is that, you know, availability. As long as they have this limited per run model, if you want this, you should very much be there on day one, because there is no saving you. There's no saving anyone. I'm going to grab this one because I don't know, I'm not a huge Miku fan, but that Azusa is just fantastic and I really want it. This one's just kind of wild. Yeah, so we know the pricing is going to be standard Secret Lair pricing. Non-foil $30, foil is going to be $40. It's pretty cool. They have an about Hatsune Miku, so if you want to read that. This drop will be available May 13th at 9 a.m. So if you want it, make sure you're there. There is, again, it's going to sell out. This one more so than even the Fallout one. It's going to sell out like that. So make sure you're there if you want it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say on the Hatsune Miku drop, at least for this first drop. As they come out, I'll be continuing to cover them. And again, I'll probably do a lore video on Hatsune Miku. I just need to do more research on her because up until right now, all I knew was about her Vocaloid songs. I didn't know she had lore, but as I scoured the internet to find information for y'all, turns out it goes deep. And I will be doing a follow-up to this probably when the next drop comes out. And I am going to grab this drop. I'm not probably going to grab this drop. I am. So if you are interested in seeing an opening of that, stay tuned as well. And I say I'm going to grab this drop unless it sells out immediately because bots are going to be there. I mean, there's no avoiding that, right? So fingers crossed. But yeah, that's about it. I'm Courier6 of the Kaladesh Express, your #1 source for Universes Beyond, and I hope you have a great day. Oh, and if you were wondering who this dude was, I kept showing the video and you have no idea, I'm going to link a Nick Robinson video in my description. You should check it out. It's hilarious. He was the CEO of Domino's Pizza Japan, and he did a commercial for Hatsune Miku and a Domino's app, and it was that was the cadence and energy he brought through the whole video, and it's hilarious. Hatsune Miku runs deep, and not even Domino's could escape her grasp. Check it out. It's really funny. See y'all.
Once your pizza's delivered, have some fun with Miku. It comes with a social camera function, and you can take various poses, pictures of Miku. Very cool. And last but not least, the live performance.